starts, I'm announcing some addition. Today, I'm announcing.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Hello. What's up? Welcome to the podcast. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
Damn, dude. Does Biden have the COVID or what?
He might, dude. He got something in his throat.
He was just fucking coughing it up. Was that like during an interview?
Yeah, I don't.
First of all,
I'm worried.
Shut
about
up. You're banging, dude.
First of all, my eyes are up here. Okay, that's the first thing.
I'm sorry, dude. You got some floppies down there,
and I bought this just for that joke.
You probably did. You were writing it all night.
Well, I got so many lines ready for this.
Whatever, dude. But
What do you
got some.
think,
you got some slappers on you, and honestly, I'm digging it.
What do you think?
Oof.
Nice.
Damn. Can you just do the podcast that way? Just face
backwards?
Yeah. I just want to see that booty, dog.
Well, you know what? I just felt like it was a good purchase.
Do you feel like? Do you understand what it's like to be a woman now?
I feel like a little more tuned in.
Are you getting eye fucked a lot, like while you're wearing your skimpy outfits?
I just want to put myself out there, dude.
Me too, dude.
Why
Check it out.
not? Yeah, what'd you say we'd be a part of? Love Island?
Yeah, we're a reality TV show right now.
I'd watch that.
Love Island. You're looking slamming, dude. I choose you. You want to partner up?
So what
Let's
happens
go,
on
dude.
Love Island?
So it's
Take
like,
me through.
All right, so it's like 5 guys, 5 girls.
I usually like 5 guys, 1 girl, but it's
that's a different genre. Let's 5 guys, 5 girls, and then they get to couple up, partner up with whoever, and everybody gets to mingle. You know, everybody's single up until somebody's coupled up, and then sometimes like there'll be the introduction of a new male or a new female to the villa.
Plot
Is
twist.
what it's called. And I'm balls deep in the show, and I fucking hate myself.
Yeah, you're really like you're glowing when you're talking about it, or it's just my body. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I'm glowing because of you.
And then what happens? So do they just hang out and then they just or is there like games? Like sometimes
there's
like,
challenges. There's like couple challenges, and then like
what are some of the challenges?
Oh, some stupid shit like grocery shopping, but you can only transfer the groceries through like your mouth. So it's like you have to spit in the other person, like orange juice.
Is this COVID during COVID?
During
time?
COVID.
So these are anti-maskers for sure on this show.
Oh, definitely.
So my name's Sarah, and I just come onto the show. What do you think my odds are coupling up right away?
I mean, it depends. Like, what are you into, Sarah? Like, what are you looking for? First off, why are you here in the villa? Like, what are you doing?
Well, I'm looking for a new opportunity. I just graduated from ASU. Sorry, I'm a smoker.
Oh, how old are you, Sarah? Because you sound like 35.
Somebody that dresses like that doesn't ask usually what age that people are.
You have to, dude. You have to find out these people. You have 6 weeks to get to know somebody. Yeah. You know?
I share your Netflix
then people get
password,
voted off.
and I saw you recently watched Cuties, and I'm like, what? I'm not going to judge you, but I'm going to watch it too.
You forwarded it to me, dude. Get out of here, you pedophile.
Yeah, that's another topic.
Definitely another topic. How much did that shirt run you, by the way?
$15.
Really?
Do you think it was worth it?
That's a great investment.
You see, I feel like, and I would have bought you one too if it was a little bit cheaper, but maybe something down. Like, I feel like this is a character I need to bring out every once in a while. You know, if I'm just feeling frisky.
Your feminine side.
Well, also, just how funny is it to be like if I wear a costume or dress up silly. Then when I will say stupid things, I'm like, yeah, well, look at the video. I'm wearing this. Like, if we're talking about politics, George Floyd or something, like, you're a fucking idiot. And I'm like,
if you're listening to me,
look at what I look like. Of course I'm a fucking idiot.
100%.
Yeah, dude. So it's kind of a good scapegoat.
It is.
What do you think?
I like it. I'm dressed as a douche, so anything that I say dumb or wrong
That's
or
my
stupid.
shirt.
Yeah, but I mean, the shirt's nice. I like the shirt. It's the unbuttoning of the shirt.
Yeah, but I do that, and
But you don't go 4 buttons down.
Oh, you went 4.
Yeah, I went 4.
That's breezy,
1,
dude.
2, 3.
That's risky, dude.
Well, sometimes you got to douche it up, dude. And I tell that to all the ladies that I sleep with. It's like, dude, sometimes you have to douche it up.
I don't think that's
Cheers, by the way.
I don't think that's a good thing to do. Salud.
Salud, way.
Welcome to Love Island.
Berry Blast Blonde.
Welcome to Love Island.
Welcome to Love Island, baby. But do you think like you would go into one of those shows? Is it a sour?
I'm so lonely now that I definitely would, dude. Why not?
But like, would you go in there looking for love?
No, you're not gonna find
In all the wrong places, looking for love.
in all the wrong places on my love island.
What are you smoking on there?
I'm looking for sin. So I got my dispensary. They have the Run the Jewels, the Ooh La La.
What, dude?
And-
Let me take a hit of it.
We can't
Why?
because it's COVID.
Dude, we would have gotten COVID if we would, but this doesn't make any sense. Let's swap some spit, dude. Come on, man.
I don't like how you're talking.
I mean, look at how you're dressed.
like that.
I'm eye fucking you right now, dude. Take your glasses
you
off.
really?
Yeah. I should put mine on. Where are my glasses?
I don't know, man. Get your life together. You know, next person.
It is,
next
dude.
person. Okay.
All right.
If I was new to the island and this is you coming on to me, I'm done, dude.
You're next?
Yeah.
Really?
Next.
Why? Because I'm being truthful?
Yeah.
What do you want me to like be?
You're talking about swapping spit within the first 5 minutes of this conversation.
Dude. We're eventually in this love island.
Yeah.
We're gonna swap spit.
You don't know that for
whether
sure.
you want to or not.
I might dress like somebody that swaps spit with about anybody I meet, but
Actions speak louder than words. Okay?
That's what I'm saying.
I saw you and Tony behind the bushes.
yeah, the tiger, dude. That's what I call him.
Exactly. Great.
That's
what
how
you
the sex
screamed.
was,
I
dude.
know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
dude.
know.
Jeez Louise.
Crazy, man.
Anyway, you're smoking that.
Yeah, ooh la la, man. So
What is it?
See how it
like
is.
a sativa or?
let's see. Let's get a little. I can't read.
And why haven't you smoked since last week?
Oh yeah, so last Wednesday, what a
it was a good day.
beautiful day.
Yeah, it was a
what
great
a
day.
beautiful day in the neighborhood. You know,
Cheers.
if you're not in a, if
See?
you're not, I mean, you can hit it if you really want to. I really don't care. I'm a truther, so
COVID truth or
wake
baby?
up, people. I
Smell the
listen to
fluoride.
the Cube podcast. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I have I just
Do it,
What are we talking about? Wednesday. Was such a beautiful day, dude. I literally was on my patio all day reading. I took a nap out there. It was just wonderful.
Really?
It was so breezy outside.
It was a great
but
day.
inside of that breeze, I smoked 5 joints in the night.
Damn, boy.
5 joints is a lot.
That for one person, yeah.
And for my baby lungs too, and my baby
Mm-hmm.
throat.
I mean, you open that throat up pretty wide, so it's not baby, dude.
Well, whatever.
Okay, it's not cuties on Netflix.
Ew, I do not like that joke.
Disgusting.
So yeah,
bro.
5, dude. And then so the next day, I don't know what it was. Like
Were you like disgusted? Because
No.
sometimes when I smoke too much, I'm like, fuck. Like,
no. Oh, sorry. I'm just cutting you off.
That's fine.
It's
You do it all the
It's a
time.
Sarah thing.
Continue.
It's a Sarah thing. And then yeah, so 5 joints, and then that night, you know, I woke up rather parched, obviously. Or it was like the next morning because I already had coffee. But so like I woke up again, like I fell asleep. Then you know I like lay in bed and listen to a podcast or something because I'm a loser. And I woke
don't
up.
call yourself that, okay?
And my
dude?
throat was like, so I was so parched that I grabbed the coffee like to like gulp it down, but like my like body was like surprised by it for some reason. Like it was expecting water, it wanted water, so it almost like tried to like decline it. So like what like didn't
Like your
necessarily-
credit card.
didn't like go down the wrong throat, but it like just I like swallowed weird.
The wrong pipe.
You know how to like, and I know you talked about this like eating an apple one time or something. It's like when you get older, the weirdest things can happen to you, and then it like fucks you up, right? It's like you bit into an apple and you hurt your jaw for like a day or
Yeah.
whatever it was. Like,
Yeah.
And I think this was one of those kind of things. So I did that in the morning. I had practice at night. Smoked another joint after that, and then by the next day, I was like, dude, did I smoke DMT all weekend? So I was like, I need to
lay off.
and I was already saving this particular joint for the podcast because it's fucking $15 for a joint, which
Damn.
wouldn't ever
That looks
spend.
like a full stuffed Grammy right there.
That's
dude.
what it is, yeah. But I love Run the
No,
Jewels.
there is something that's like by them.
I think they collabed with somebody or
Okay,
something. It's
gotcha.
called so it's called. Yeah.
There is something with your body rejecting
Uh-huh.
a fluid or something or a food for sure. Because the other day it happened to me at work. I was during my lunch and it's almost like my body wanted water, but I had this fruit punch that they have at work, which I dilute with half water and stuff, so because it's too sweet. But it was almost like I wasn't expecting that, and I didn't reject it like I was gonna vomit or anything.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure you probably didn't.
No,
either.
no.
But it was just like it wasn't what you're expecting. You know, so it's like your brain was fooled.
Weird.
Yeah, it's. So
that's
weird.
happened to you before too?
Oh yeah, no,
So-
for sure.
Yeah, so I don't know if it was from that, or then from the gender reveal, fires in California, like the mix of everything and running. And so it's like
The smoke, poor air
the sm-
quality.
yeah. So I was like, dude, I need to
Lay low.
wait for 6 days like a normal person.
Right.
You know?
Like not an addict or anything.
Oh, I'm an addict, dude. Fucking drinking's killing me, dude. Dude,
I sent you that text too. No, I'm good. I have this. Thank you though.
just be nice. I really don't want you to do it.
I know. That's why I didn't do it.
Just
dude.
kidding.
Whatever.
I'm
man.
kidding.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. You say some harsh things sometimes.
kidding.
And
I
it hurts
know.
my feelings, dude. Okay.
I know. I call you gay wad when I open
I
the
know.
door.
What was that?
Oh.
What was that, dude? You're like so feisty.
And the thing is, I wasn't even wearing this, so it was my true identity.
Yeah.
So that's
And now you're the gay wad. That's
Excuse
rude.
me,
I'm sorry.
dude.
I didn't
Yeah.
mean that. Dude.
Yeah.
We're just mean to each
You
other.
look like a
sometimes,
pool
dude.
boy at Jeffrey Epstein's island. Okay, so before you start calling
never
me
even
gay wad,
Been to Jeffrey
Yeah,
Epstein's island,
allegedly,
okay?
allegedly, okay? what else is going on?
I was just the pool boy though, dude. I didn't partake in any of the fucking activities they were doing. I was all behind closed doors.
So you're the whistleblower.
I could have been, but I got paid a good amount of money to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't like that maintenance guy that was like just blabbing on that Epstein documentary.
I had a lot to say that he was holding on to for a while, but I would be afraid of them.
Oh, yeah.
The Clintons?
Dude, I think he's on
You're
their
going to come
list.
out against the Clintons?
They're on their list.
Yeah.
For sure. You're coming out on a national or internationally wide documentary pinning the Clintons at Epstein's island?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to end up on the list, baby.
And,
You're
like,
going to end up like one of them bodyguards, dude, that
Oh, yeah.
mysteriously, you know.
they have a lot. I'm kind of a little scared of this. Maybe I should, I don't know.
Why, dude?
I'll keep going, I guess.
Because it's ooh la la or what, dude?
Ooh la la.
That's
ah,
a
wee,
banger
wee.
right there, dude.
But like, have you heard this? Not like it's an argument. People commenting on that Cuties Netflix thing where it's like you're peddling what you're trying to call out.
Yeah.
Like you are what you are.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like if they're like, look at all you sickos sexualizing, then they're filming
And then what are they doing? Yeah, they're
sexualizing the
sexualizing
children. It's like the same thing with like pageants.
It's
People are like, that's
hypocrisy,
gross.
dude.
And
Yeah.
it is gross. Like, but also if you're not looking at them like that, like if a girl's model, like, like the young models
Right.
or whatever, like it's a strange fucking thing. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
for sure.
But also it's like, are you saying like, look at you, you think it's sexy. And it's like, are you saying that because it's in your head? Like, it's like the same argument.
Projection, yeah.
I saw somebody saying like, when I was in 8th grade or 7th, whatever, no, younger, I don't even know where this is from. I was wearing like a spaghetti top shirt and she had to go home from school, like throw something
yeah.
on because the teacher said it looks like hot or sexy, like it's a sexy. So it's
Oh,
like,
damn.
but that's on
Early
the
onset
teacher. That's
pedophilia
not,
right
that's
there,
not
dude.
on the kid because it's a summer day. It's hot.
Right. No, but there is dress codes at school to prevent something like that happening.
Yeah.
Or whatever, dude.
I don't know, man.
But yeah,
Look at a dress. I don't know what
It's
I'm
a
talking about.
hypocrisy, man.
Yeah.
It's a hypocrisy behind, the pedophiles or with cuties. You're sexualizing young minors. You're shaming those that sexualize minors by this artistic whatever quotations
Right.
you want to put around it, like this artistic, produced film or whatever. At first, I thought it was a documentary, and
And
I was
so
like,
did
"That's
I.
fucked up." But then, like,
Oh, so it wasn't a documentary?
No.
Oh.
It's an actual film, and it's like French, I think.
You're like, it's like French and the main character's
and I mean,
this.
dude, that's another fucking. That's another place, dude. That's
and
another.
they're creeps over there.
100%. Yeah, but it's also they're a lot more open about their sexuality, and I get it. I mean, this film's depicting an 11-year-old girl going through the transitions of puberty,
Right.
and trying to fit in amongst the people that. And shaming her family and what I watched it not too long ago, dude. I'm just kidding. I didn't watch it. You fucking pervert, dude.
What the
no,
fuck,
but
that, dude?
I saw
That's harsh.
I saw the trailer.
But who do they think? Did you? Even when
Yeah, I
it's like,
did.
even when it's like on my screen, I'm like, oh, scroll down.
FBI, talk. Nick Gento, get out.
But who do you think's gonna watch it? Who do you think the audience for this movie is gonna be?
Some pedophiles.
Fucking pedophiles.
Dude. For
Your
sure.
birth, that's what you're doing. Like,
Yeah. There's another argument. Now, do you think pedophilia is like a mental illness or like a sick just
like deranged person?
yeah, almost
Well,
like
I mean, yeah,
almost
they are
like
deranged,
almost
like a serial killer.
They're sick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like psychotic and whatnot.
But that doesn't mean they deserve sympathy.
No. I'm not sympathetic towards them whatsoever. I'm just saying, like, that's their argument now. It's like, I can't control this, just like the gays. You can't control, like, they can't control what they're feeling. And that's understandable, but it's also a fucking little kid, dude, and that's
Yeah.
wong. So
That's being sexualized in the world of Hollywood.
yeah,
It
and
always
there's-
has been.
And there's other movies, dude, that
Yeah.
do that. There's a movie on Hulu, I think it's called Flower or something like that. And the opening scene shows like this 7-8-year-old humping a pillow, like,
Yeah.
and it was written in first perspective, like it's the writer's
Story.
work and story.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if that's any better by actually depicting that, or how can you portray that on film without exploiting a minor or something
Right.
like that?
Yeah.
right?
That's
Because that would be the hard part, that or not accurate, or
yeah. Let's go with not accurate, not the hard part.
that's probably better. Sorry for my lack of vernacular
Yeah,
over
it's
here.
a slippery subject because you can.
Well, slippery is on the edge there too,
Alright,
man. Be
I know.
careful.
Well,
But
now you're the pool guy again. Tell me not to run around the pool.
I strictly did maintenance there, dude. I don't know anything else.
Yeah.
Kept my head down, got the leaves out, fucking messed with the chlorine and the little droplets.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I do.
Speaking of shows that should be canceled or need to be canceled, dude, the Kardashians.
Yeah, I know. We're 113 in, and they haven't canceled us yet, dude.
We actually had a really good week, so thank you everybody who's been listening.
Hell yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The Kardashians is over, huh?
Yeah, man.
Well-
So, can you share your favorite Kardashian moment, please?
I can't. I honestly have never.
Too many.
There's too many to choose
Yeah,
from.
I feel you.
I'd never be able to choose.
The 10th season, I loved. They
Well,
went
the
to.
14th was not bad either, though. I mean,
They got their nails done, then they were gossiping
Yeah.
about the ex-husband. That was crazy.
fucking Rob.
That was insane, dude. I was glued to my TV.
I
actually
never watched
rewatched
that
the whole season just to
Never
catch up
watched
to that part.
I never watched that, and I know people that are like, Kardashians are. I gotta get home. It's like,
You need new friends.
but at the same time, I'm fucking watching. I'm balls deep in Love Island.
no,
dude.
that's extremely
So
sad. It's
yes,
extremely
it is.
sad.
That's been my life lately.
Yeah, man.
I haven't felt like myself. Okay, I'm trying to recover. I'm trying to recuperate. I'm drinking more than I ever have.
Hell yeah,
After
bro.
our challenge,
Drink it up.
after our challenge, dude, I find myself drinking for no fucking
I know.
reason. Like, and then the actually, that's totally wrong of me to say. It's for no reason, which is for any reason. I'm drinking, like going over to the in-laws. Had a buddy come over, hang out,
Yeah.
drinking.
Sweet invite, thank you.
Just at my house, drinking. Whatever, dude. Everything I invite you to, you say no. You barely lent me your bike pump.
Well, I did
last
as
week.
a token
Of what?
to say that I'm a better friend than you are.
You're trying.
I'm
That
trying.
I am.
I was five joints deep. Of course, I was gonna let you borrow my bike. I was like,
So you gotta-
man.
you gotta
I was
smoke-
like, I was kind of thinking of an excuse, and I was like, I don't know, because I'm in the zone. I was chilling, dude. I was listening to music. I was like,
Oh, man.
I don't want to be like in the midst of expecting somebody show. I want to be chilling.
Right.
So I was like, I don't know, so many excuses, but I was like, it's such a beautiful day, and he deserves to ride with his bike with his family. So like, I was peace. I was
Yeah, that was
Amor y
dope,
Paz,
man.
dude. I was deep Amor y Paz that day, dude.
That was dope. I appreciate that.
I also be on one of my drinking days. I tell you,
Fuck
call you a
off.
gay
You
wad.
didn't even reply to my
Left
text
you on red,
messages,
dude. So that's a good friend. And you didn't. So sorry. Yeah, you're drinking too much.
Yeah.
Had a buddy over, didn't invite me over.
Right.
Yeah, lame.
Friday night, dude. What did you have to do Friday night?
Friday night, I made.
Could you have come over if I would have invited you? Dude, put your tit away, dude.
Sorry.
Fuck, man.
It slips.
Got a boner over
It
here.
slips. These are new. These are quarantine titties.
Did you did you check if that like figure was an
Yeah.
of age person? It wasn't like a cutie or anything.
I didn't even think about that. So, remember what we were talking about earlier? You know what the funny thing is? Like, number one, just buying this. And
Just to answer
and,
that, no, I do not remember what we were talking about earlier.
like, choosing which one. That was But Cheetah, I was like, you know what I mean? There are so many choices.
Carole
I could have
Baskin.
gone tie-dye. Dude, speaking of,
Dancing with the Stars, baby.
what do you think? What did you think of her dance?
She's killing it. She's killing it. She can twirl, I'll tell you that.
Did you
can
catch the
twirl.
commercial break?
I heard about a specific commercial.
Want me to play it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was her ex-husband's family, right? Oh, come on. People know.
Can you not
People
spoil
know.
or the only? I have surprises lined up for the show. I prep for the show. You come here, look like a fucking douchebag.
On an
spoil
island.
my
Love Island.
douche island. Okay, that's what it should be called.
You're probably right.
And they probably all have STDs.
You're not wrong.
I know.
But the clap's curable, dude. Everybody can get it and just do away. Antibiotics.
Is that true?
Real quick. Yeah.
All right. Well, you're also the one that was shopping with your mouth at Safeway practicing for Love Island. Wasn't that one of the challenges? You don't even.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's
yeah,
a
yeah.
callback.
That's a callback.
Catch
Okay.
up, dude.
Whatever,
Catch
dude.
up.
I'm sorry, okay?
Jeez,
Did
did I smoke?
I just got off of work, had a beer too.
I work too.
And then, whatever, dude. But it's your Friday. It's my Monday. Play me the damn commercial.
All right. So after Carole Baskin's dance, here we go. Okay.
Let me see this shit, dog.
I'm Gail, one of Don Lewis's
I don't know
daughters.
where to put this.
We are a real family, and to us, he was daddy.
Damn, they called him dad.
One of Don Lewis's daughters, and we miss our dad.
Yeah.
I'm Donna. I'm Don Lewis's
Justice for
oldest
Don
daughter.
Lewis.
We need to know what happened to our father.
Yeah, you do.
I'm Ann, Don's former assistant.
She looks like she's always smelling something bad, huh?
She's a smoker.
Don Lewis mysteriously disappeared
Yeah.
in 1997. His family deserves answers. They deserve justice.
Justice.
Who did this, or if Carole Baskin was involved?
100,000.
So they paid for
100,000%? Is that what she said?
$100,000 is what you win.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, not win. I think that's not what they said.
It's a reward.
So did I win the lawsuit?
Damn, dude. Justice for Don
Don't look.
Lewis,
Don't look,
man.
dude. Okay.
Adjust yourself. Sorry.
Stop. All right.
Adjust yourself. Are
Yeah,
you done?
Can you believe that though?
That's
That's
crazy because
that's some Trump shit.
That's an open case still, huh?
Yeah.
How easy would it be to just get rid of some evidence, dude, by having 12 or 15 tigers that you can dispose
Hell
a body
yeah.
to?
Was she interested in tigers before she had like if not, if she developed this whole tiger persona to create a tiger sanctuary to kill the husband she wanted to escape from, I'd say she should get away with it. I think if she was already a tiger sanctuary,
Then it's more wicked, huh?
then it's
Then
fucked
she
up.
deserves
It's like,
that.
dude, why? Yeah, you can't just feed.
I guess
somebody
we'll never
tigers.
know, dude. She's fucking twirling around on a dance floor right now on national TV. So
Imagine the one
we
guy.
have a murderer
Yeah.
dancing
Uh-huh.
on national TV doing twirls.
Yeah, what is he? Donald Trump?
He's not a murderer, dude, okay? I was just at the rally yesterday.
Oh,
Everything went great.
yeah. Trump-
Latinos for Trump, baby.
Give me a couple of those chants.
Latinos for Trump. Latinos for Trump. When do we want them? November. When do we want them? November. And half
Hola, hola,
half of them
hola.
were in Spanish. So
Me llamo Donald. ¿Cómo
Donaldo.
estás?
Donaldo Trump.
¿Cómo estás? Todo bien.
Todo bien.
And then that's all. That's the beginning of his speech. He had a mariachi band playing.
No, that won him over. That won us over, dude. Like Maria and Josefina were out
Yeah.
slinging tamales, dude.
Yeah.
Like they were just going through the crowd. No masks, by the
Yeah.
way. No masks.
There were some thick women out there that day. I'll tell you that.
Boy, I'll tell you what. If I know anything about the Hispanic culture, they are some big brown woman.
Oh,
BBWs.
Latinx, please. Latinx.
Well,
Strike 2, Love Island. Strike 2.
whatever, dude. Vote me off. How about that, huh?
Yeah. So she's dancing, murder, getting away with it, dude. And now they're finally going to get it. But imagine that's what.
I don't think they're going to get her.
But imagine the one guy watching Dancing with the Stars that has any information. And of course he's watching Dancing with the Stars because everybody's watching Dancing with the Stars right now. Who isn't? I love it.
Love Island strictly over here.
I love it. So all of America. It's the greatest show. So imagine the one guy just like, he hears that commercial and he looks up. He's like,
Don Lewis?
$100,000? Picks up the phone. I imagine like being a serial killer, like 32 years
He's
old,
probably
lives
an accomplice.
alone,
He's an
has
accomplice,
a dog,
dude.
and he just is.
He's an accomplice. I'll tell you that.
I have some info on Carole Baskin. Joe Exotic, I know that's you. I can hear
From prison?
Yeah, I know the prison.
Yeah.
The prison tells
Yeah.
me it's you before you answer the
It's like,
phone.
Do you want to receive a collect call from?
That whole hotline is just fucking blasted. Like, all of his call times.
Just by Joe Exotic, dude.
Hey, Joe again.
Or he gets friends from them prison to like do it.
Yeah.
So he gets like Gerald or
Nonstop.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if anything, that's opening a lot of jobs in that law office, so that's nice. They have a lot of hot receptionists as well. Yeah.
Speaking of hot, dude, I can't stop looking
I'm a
at their
receptionist.
body,
I'm a
dude.
receptionist.
You'd be a receptionist on my island if
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking
I've
about.
been a receptionist in North Scottsdale and make more money than Nick Cento works from his actual.
Yeah, Sarah would kill it out in like a doctor's office.
And she gets
or
lunch
something.
every day for the office. She gets to
Yeah.
eat whatever she wants.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, she got those tits from the surgeon. You can tell. Quarantine
just
tits.
scrolling on Instagram all day. Dude.
Is that a
like,
Sharpay?
like,
I
like.
love the wrinkles.
Tag me, bitch. Tag me, bitch.
Wrinkles on the Sharpay.
I guess I'll buy that. I guess I'll buy that. I guess I'll buy that. You know, and she's making more money.
Dude,
than
quit
I.
talking
So
about my wife like that.
God bless America, dude. God bless America. Latinos for Trump. Latinos for Trump.
If you vote for Biden,
Hasta luego.
hasta luego. Joe Jorgensen, what's her name? Third party. That's like
No
voting for.
mames.
It's like voting for Biden. Holmes, throw away that vote. Don't even go vote.
Don't even go.
Chale, güey.
Ay, ay, ay.
That's crazy. There were a lot of big brown women out there, huh?
Yeah. So anything that you caught from that day? Any?
It wasn't COVID, I'll tell you that, because that's a hoax.
The two Prowleys actually met together. They just did them together because it just saved time on the group invite.
Yeah, the whites like those browns, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
The whites love those browns.
Right. It's nice when you can choose somebody of that race, and then when you get like that pass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep them in your pocket.
He's like
Keep 'em
vetted.
close.
A Latino for Trump is a vetted for a white guy.
Exactly. It's like the
It's
Power
like a
Rangers.
background
you
check,
know?
dude. Like, oh, he's good. He's going for Trump.
Yeah, you know him.
Yeah, let's go hunting, buddy.
Are you sure he's one of the good ones?
Yeah. Do you trust him with a gun? How did
That's actually kind of nice for you because it's easy if you're in kind of like a minority group. It's easy for you to switch from one side to the other. Like if it gets really evil, we start killing each other. You're like, no, man, I'm on your side.
I'm with the blacks
But
today.
you could also,
You know?
that's really nice for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I can choose. I'm like, see, it's.
There's a couple other things nice for me being white. I'll tell you.
Oh, just one
It's
or
all
two,
right.
Maybe one or two.
You know,
other
there's a couple
things.
advantages being a white male in America.
Yes,
You can argue with me.
Huh?
There's a couple advantages.
Yeah,
Let's
I would
not
say.
lie to ourselves.
People would throw the word out privilege, but
I don't like that word because I went to a privileged school.
demeaning, right?
It doesn't feel good. Can you imagine being called privileged? Do you even know what that word means?
No, I've never been privileged in my
So
life.
you don't use words that you don't know would hurt your feelings.
I'm
'cause you
sorry.
don't
You're
understand.
right. I'm sorry.
Privileged. Dude.
Privileged.
Privileged. Can you imagine?
That's crazy, dog.
Everybody, hey, look
Do you
at
have
this
a beer
guy.
in there I
Look
can
at
have?
this guy. He's privileged. Privilege.
There's a lot of videos out there like that
Yeah.
of just privileged white folks.
You know, there's a lot of videos of privileged white folks with no masks on, going
yeah.
crazy on people that I wonder if it was a different race, what would happen in some of these videos? With a Karen yelling at your face like 2 inches in front of you.
I tell you what, dude, anybody yells in my face 2 inches in front of me, you getting socked in the jaw, boy. Or girl. Fuck
Yeah.
it. You wanted equal rights.
But maybe that's not a bigger, I don't know, maybe it's not that big of a problem and I just check World Star Hip Hop way too often because like I'm watching my Facebook screen time. So just found another place to scroll
Oh,
on.
yeah. Of course. You always do. It's another vice, baby.
Yeah, there's beer in there.
There's beer in there? Cool. I'm going to grab it.
Have
I'm
you
gonna grab
have
it.
you watched The Social Dilemma?
No, I have. My wife watched it last night, actually, and she said a lot of good things about it.
Just scrolling on her phone as she's watching it.
No, sometimes she does when she like rewatching something, or if we're watching a show together and she's already seen that part because she fucking jumps ahead every time.
Damn, that was really an
Well, that's-
aggressive.
you know, there's
slap there.
resentment in there. It's a long story, but
Yeah.
so sometimes if she's rewatching something that I haven't watched that we were supposed to be watching together,
Yeah.
then she'll scroll on her phone and mindlessly and all that. But if she's watching a show for the first time, then
It was
she'll tune in.
real good.
Was it?
If you don't pay for the product, you're the product, my friend.
I know you said that. You said that.
That's in that book too. Because I just read Irresistible. Actually, I have like 40 or 50 more pages left. but I'm just about done with that. And that's all about, social media, just the lights and everything, and how it's just taking over our life and how it's manipulating our brain in a really, really negative one. And in a way that we won't necessarily even recover from. Yeah, thanks. And it just use the opener just right on the, yeah.
So we won't even recover?
Like, yeah, exactly. And what's scarier is, like, especially, like, I like how I just, like, bi-curiously live through you having a kid, being like, for having a kid too, it's
vicarious.
Oh. I've done this before.
Vicariously is something else.
Sorry, I'm Thera.
I'm bi-curious to get
I'm bi-curious on Love Island right now. This thought
Get
over here is
outta
getting
here.
me another beer. I don't know if you slipped something in. There's a little tab floating.
You feeling woozy, Sarah? Sarah?
Try-
Whatever, dude.
She can handle her. She can handle her sedatives.
I'll clean your pool.
I'm already on Xanax.
I'm on 3 bars of Thanius right now. But did you see the Sharpay? Oh my god.
And the Kardashians is canceled. Anyway, what were we saying? Something. See, this is the problem. This is why we're so
Social
fucking
media,
stupid.
dude.
Our brains are so scattered because
Speak for yourself on the stupid part, dude. All right, don't call me that.
no, but so for kids and younger, like developing minds, like I feel so lucky to not
Have dealt with that.
yeah, dude. But also just like from when your brain's developing, like the attention spans of kids and stuff. I mean, ours is already terrible.
Yeah.
On kids though, it's like it's developing in a way that was like they were explaining as a kitten, for example. They took 2 kittens. This is a cruel study, actually. They put them in a box.
That was also a documentary on Netflix.
Yeah, that's a different one. They had horizontal lines in one of them and vertical lines. So they just looked forever in one or the other way. That's all they knew of reality. And after 6 months, then they came out, or 6 weeks, something like that. They let them loose. And they couldn't configure to the earth the same way. Like they became just, I don't know, disassociated and fucked up. And it's like, that's what's happening with these phones and the way that our brains keep on getting distracted. Like in the book, it calls it...
It's a different reality, right?
Yeah, and it's a ludic loop, which is what it's called. If I'm pronouncing that right, I don't know.
Ludic?
Sarah. Something like that. But what it is the thing in our brain for Facebook, Instagram, all these never-ending kind of scrolling sites. Luckily, like a website ends because they have so many articles for the day or post so many things. They're only possible to do so much, but when you condense that down into a social media side, it will never end. And that reality loop is just crazy, and it's scary, and it's scary.
Yeah, it's. I saw the trailer for the documentary, and I was planning on watching it. And what's scary, and from previous conversations that we've had too, it's like what's scary is Instagram right now, for example, will tell you like when you scroll, like it says you're all caught up. Have you ever had that happen to you? No. It says you're all caught up from your previous scrolling.
Oh, I've never seen that.
So now instead of that, it does suggested post. You know the little fucking magnifying glass at the bottom where you have to click it to go to like discover people and whatnot. Now it has suggestive posts. So you can mindlessly scroll on that.
Yeah.
Till forever, because it's just this suggested for you, and this is things you've interacted with before. So it's this algorithm that's detrimental, and we have to reform it some way, dude. We have to find a way to escape it and fucking put your screens down, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm guilty of it too. I'm way guilty of it, dude. I'd rather go to a fucking flip phone because
But we're not going to escape. It's too late.
No,
it's already gotten a hold of our society and the way it's shaping.
Yeah, because there's so many advantages to it, right?
Well, yeah,
there's so many advantages of it.
Right.
But what if we weren't supposed to stay connected after high school?
Right.
What if you're supposed to go your way? Why is the reason for 10-year, 20 years, 30-year reunions?
30-year-olds doing a podcast like this, dressed like this.
Right.
We wouldn't be doing
on
this
an island, baby.
But also, so this ludic loop, it also gives you the smallest amount of dopamine, and like that's even possible to just keep you like drooling and going.
Yeah,
like it
dude.
feeds the like they study where exactly in your brain they need to hit to release the dopamine, and every time it feels good, but
You're releasing
it
my
feels
dopamine right now.
So
You
it
little
just feels
slut.
so.
Oh, you, Sarah.
I'm feeling it.
Damn.
But so it's
Daddy's eating dinner tonight, boy. Woo.
It takes the smallest. It's the smallest enough that just knows that like it fuels this, and like these people in the The social dilemma are people that CEOs, people that worked in these tech companies that quit because they see where it's going and how they manipulate people, that it's like they're scared. And it's scary because it's not slowing down. It's only expediting.
Progressing,
yeah, and we're getting more and more addicted. It's becoming more and more entangled in our lives that it's like...
I ain't going to stop till I have it in my eye, dude. Till I don't even have to pull out a phone.
I hate it, dude.
It's just constantly streaming right here. I got Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram, and then on the left eye, I got, I don't know, Reddit or some other fucking Tumblr shit or something.
But also...
I ain't going to stop till that happens, dude. And I'm getting them implanted. I don't care what you say.
Do it.
All right?
Yeah, do it.
Fuck it. Embrace it. Embrace the...
Can I get another guy? Because this Love Island, I don't know how I got in the room with this guy. Did you ask me on a
By
date?
dressing like that?
I don't even remember this morning.
All right.
But... okay.
By doing that.
So since it's doing that, it's like there's freedom in being bored. And David Foster Wallace would talk about that a lot. I've also gone deep into like his like lectures and YouTube videos, which is just another fucking rabbit hole. But he talks so much about how you need to just soak in, if you even want to call it boredom. I mean, everything is stimulating kind of if you're absorbing it. But we're looking for the quickest little release that we're going to lose the bigger picture. And we're going to lose the way that music's created and the way that people enjoy music, because the audiences and the crowds will get smaller and smaller. Like Facebook, you can't even do live streams anymore if you're a band. They'll delete your whole count.
Oh, really?
So it's like they're also like squeezing the market smaller and smaller and smaller. It's like, what are you doing? What's going on, man?
Yeah. So you're saying there's no coming back from it? Not even with like a rewiring to, pun not intended, but or a reform of how we traffic social media. I guess we couldn't do that because there's just fucking freedom, right?
You know what that looks like on a pie chart? This small of people that want to do that.
The blue tiny particle sliver that is in the red zone.
And the older ones aren't going to want to change. Old dogs, new tricks now. And then the younger ones, like I said, are going to develop in a different way that they're going to also need a cell phone. They're going to need, like we already kind of do. But imagine how far, like your daughter, for example, in 18, 20 years, like how the chip or whatever, if you are even in society, now you just become like that, like weirdo living in a trailer, like in the middle of the forest. Yeah. And you become, and not even weird, but just from society, it's going to be this smaller and smaller loop.
Socially accepted. Yeah. It's the social minority.
Right.
In a sense. Yeah.
It's
for
like
sure. And I think about that because I've had this conversation with my wife about, and then she's about to be a fucking 1-year-old, dude. That's so crazy to me. But I mean, if time goes by as fast as this last year went for me, she's gonna be 18 so fucking quick, dude.
Yeah.
And then we've discussed like when would be the appropriate time to have a cell phone or to give her a cell phone,
right.
And I was like, at least, dude, and this still seems very young, and I don't know, call me old fashioned, but it's like I'm saying 16.
Yeah.
Like that's the lowest I'll go. Like that's when I got my first cell phone, dude.
Me too. And it was good
15,
without
15, 16.
But think
and
of how
it was a fucking. You remember how you had to type out? You had to
They'd
click
laugh at
6, 7 times to get a fucking N.
Who texts?
Like it's like that T9 fucking texting mode.
Wait,
like
no Instagram,
dude. Sarah,
I know.
Put your bra on. Let's fucking pump the brakes somehow. Let's reform the system that we are free to navigate, but let's not. But then there's no business,
That's
right?
right.
Then there's no business. If we thanks. What I was saying was right.
Yeah.
Then there's no business behind it because they want the addictive component,
exactly. So think about the phrase, like the weirdo. I don't. It was too light. I'm thinking high. I definitely am actually. If you move into the woods, how old of a saying or phrase is that? That the weirdo that moved out into the woods. And it's like, has that been a saying for so long? Also, because they were trying to escape. That's why he did go out there. He's like, technology companies are going to take over the world.
Ted Kaczynski was right.
Ted Kaczynski for president.
Ted Kaczynski 2020. Jesus, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and those are on fire right now.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why the government's doing that. And they're using those devices to start these forest fires.
DWs,
and now, oh my
baby.
God.
DWs.
That's true, dude.
Well, dude, if you think that it was a gender, this is true. Man.
And now Joe Rogan's in Texas. And he's underground in a tunnel. They're preparing us, the quarantine, the lockdown. Now we're starting to get used to being in a bunker. We're going to move underground. They're pushing us to underground until we don't have any more choices.
All right.
There's not a woods to run to anymore, people.
There isn't. You have to go underground now, dude.
They're preparing us to wear masks because you can't even breathe outside anymore. You heard Biden in the beginning of this. That's going to be our president. And he can't even breathe. He's going to have an oxygen tank as the first lady.
Whatever.
This is Deborah.
She supplies me.
She gives me the air I need. That's what he's doing with the smelling, maybe. You know, sometimes...
He's just breathing. He's just lacking in
the
oxygen.
L'Oreal for kids.
He's just
that
lacking
stuff
in
smells great.
He's lacking oxygen so much that he's constantly breathing in. And as a filter, he's using an underage.
And you can't hear her.
An underage or a child's
Yeah.
fucking hair, dude.
She's like, don't touch me like that. And he's like, what? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Well,
Just
he's
kidding.
fucking snorting so loud, dude. He can't
But
hear
Biden for
anything.
anybody a Trump, dude.
2020.
That's what I'm saying, man. Can we cheers to that? You know? The other guy said he was grabbing people by the pussy, but this guy, he never said that. He just does it on camera.
He's just doing it. He doesn't talk about it. Don't kiss, don't tell, baby, okay? Fucking
You son of a bitch.
Oh,
You son of a
dude.
bitch. I have parenting advice.
Latinos for Trump. Latinos for Trump. Dude, I've been like the devil's advocate in my family, and it's kind of hilarious. And it's more to make them uncomfortable, you
Yeah.
know. Like I do this to strangers.
DMT
too.
daddy.
And it's like DMT daddy, and like I'll be like, I'll say just something that Trump's doing, or like supporting the wall or something like that,
Yeah.
and they just look at me with such disgust, like. How could you say that
When you
about
mock them.
Yeah, when I'm and
They hate that more than anything because
Dude,
they do
it
it all
is.
the time.
It is.
So if you can one up
it
them,
is the best, man. It is so funny.
the best way to do that is I do like with my dad. I do set up punch jokes. So I lean in a couple ways against the Democrats. He's like, "Yeah, buddy, you're right." And then I throw a harder one on Trump, and it's like, "Come on!" Then I get my
Hey.
sister. And
Hey.
That's the best.
That is
That's
the
a good
best, dude.
trick.
But I feel like a lot of Hispanic parents too are very media driven. Like they're very. I feel like they're very easily manipulated to like believing what's on the news instead of questioning, instead of asking the questions. Or that was fucking a reiterance. But if you like for the fires, like if you think a gender reveal party caused those fires, dude.
Yeah.
You got another thing coming. Dun, dun. Like, you know, it's like,
You got another thing coming. Yeah, because I went to your gender reveal party, and I can't imagine a part. If like, would the whole first year of like fatherhood even have been worth it if you wouldn't have done that? That was like setting it off. Like gender,
Literally.
you know what I mean?
yeah. Like, if I would have kept it a secret,
Yeah, no, just like when you put the bomb off in that field and it just exploded, and I saw the pink, and I was so happy for you. I felt like I had a child as well.
well, then it escalated
caught
so
on fire a
quickly,
little
dude. It was
quickly.
so quick. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Yeah.
do that. Like, those are never my intentions. I just wanted, you know, my Facebook friends, Instagram,
Yeah.
Twitter. I wanted everybody to know that I was going to have a girl.
And you wanted likes.
And,
We're
dude,
driven by it. They're forcing
Give
it
me a
out
little
of us.
heart, dude. Just tap it twice, you know. Poke me in the heart twice, baby.
Do a
Make me
caring
feel good.
emoji.
Make me feel good.
The like is the smallest hit now. When I get a like on a picture, you might as well just fuck me in the ass. Can you give me a heart?
I mean, it's already a thumb.
Is it that much harder to give me
It's
a
already
heart?
Just suck it and pop it up.
And
there,
you know
dude.
people do that on purpose, dude.
But it's like it's true. It's like it's
Oh, he's
It's-
not worthy of heart one today.
and maybe it's not just Hispanic parents, but I feel like I see it more in Hispanic
Yeah.
people that they're just do as
It's everybody,
do as
man.
and I think it is,
It's
but it's like
everybody,
it's
man.
do as you're told and don't question it. You know,
Yeah.
it's just moping down the hall to the slaughter.
Yeah. I
You
feel like
know,
that's the way
it's-
our society's wired, though. And
Yeah.
it's sad for me. That's why we started this podcast, try to wake people up.
Wake up, motherfuckers! And put your screens down. And Pedro, take your own advice.
And like our podcast and share it on your social media websites.
do it, dude.
You know? And then
You forget how good cheap Mexican beer is.
that's not cheap. It's like $20 now.
Is it really?
That's really
God,
expensive.
that is so cheap in Mexico.
I love Pacific. I always did.
Yeah.
But is it if you think about there's so many like rat experiments, obviously.
Uh huh.
in that book. But think about, is there anything more like a rat than us just inside of a little cage, like pushing a button just to get a little bit of satisfaction?
We're
just
the
to
rats.
get that just little hit.
We're the rats.
And now the hits are subdivided by loves and likes. And I know we've said all this since that episode because we do think about these things on at least on a weekly basis here and like try to work on ourselves and work on our screen time, these things that we find beneficial.
And I could get boring,
and preach
like,
on
reiterating and just saying everything over. But it's also having the awareness. And I think that's what it takes to actually fucking make a difference, to implement actual change. You know what I'm saying? Within a habit. I want to read a book. It's called Atomic Habits that a buddy was reading, and he definitely recommended it. But I think the way we maneuver through drinking, smoking, social medias, our addictions, vices, I think there could be a big reform, man, and we would all benefit from it.
We would benefit from it, but I think that people are
Business
too hooked.
won't,
People are like a baby on a tit.
Yeah, just sucking.
And we're hooked, and it's also not
that breast milk.
not
Give me
necessarily
that breast milk, Sarah.
not necessarily their fault, because the people, these guys on the documentary, are saying that we're being manipulated. They do these science, they do these tests, they know what they're doing.
It's
and they're making
casinos.
more and more money.
Yeah, casinos are the same way. They don't.
Yeah.
You'll never see a clock in a casino. You
Right.
don't see a window because they don't want you to know if it's dark or light outside.
Yeah.
They hide and they feed you
Sounds
beer
like
for free.
Epstein's boathouse.
Well, while I was cleaning their pool, I will tell you one time, and this is a pool on the yacht.
Yeah.
So it was his boat house yacht. The lights were all off, and like the windows were
just
all
the one
shaded.
hanging one.
They were all
swinging.
closed off with had aluminum on them.
Yeah.
It was weird. I didn't know what was going on, but
Said it's the Wi-Fi room.
eyes wide shut, baby.
They're probably actually filming Love Island on Epstein Island.
You think so?
It's empty right now.
Oh my god!
They already cleared it out.
Did they?
Well, yeah, because they had to bring
Did
all
you
that
see
evidence.
how they? Did you? No, hold on. Did you see how drone footage caught an Epstein look-alike at the island?
I don't
dude?
believe it, dude. I don't believe it a second.
What do you keep
in my
looking
life.
at the time for?
I
You in a rush?
I'm like paranoid that I'm gonna hit it off or an error is gonna come up.
Well, because yeah.
I'm a producer, dude. Do your thing over there. I got to put some work into this. Okay, I got
This
the
content,
bits,
baby.
I'm
This
bringing
is
the
content, baby. Okay, calm it down. I don't know, Sarah. I'm about to jump your bones over
I have
there,
parenting
dude.
advice.
You have parenting
I have
advice
parenting
for
advice.
me?
No, not you. For everybody. For
Okay.
the world.
Is it parenting advice that you noticed from me possibly, and that you're like, hey, you're doing this wrong? Because I'm open to that, dude. A lot of
Yeah.
people get offended of like, hey, suggestions.
Yeah.
Like try something like, and I don't
You
think
don't
that's
want me
how
to
it
start
works,
with
man.
that.
No, fuck. Never
You
mind.
don't want me to do that.
But like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of
Yeah.
people do get offended. It's like, and it's
We
also
all do.
we're humans, dude.
We have profiles that our egos like attached to. I mean, we're so offendable. That's why everybody's up
We
in
made
arms right
ourselves
now.
offendable.
Exactly. And now we're like I said, we're being manipulated. So now we're more divided than ever. It's like, but we're not.
All right, parenting advice, Nick.
We're
Cento.
homies, man. This isn't free. This is for everybody. Because did you hear about California? It's a terrible state to live in right now. I mean, could it be any worse to live in California right now?
You're on fire.
No work, which I guess either way.
Restaurants,
Yeah.
some restaurants, outdoor
Few,
restaurants.
they just did.
A mask everywhere,
Yeah.
even while running outside.
The beach, you can't hang out at the beach.
You can't.
No.
I've seen people at the
You
beach.
have to
dude.
keep walking. You can't sit.
Ah,
You can't be.
okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
Keep on moving. Hey, keep it moving.
Now it's
Keep it moving, Sarah. I'm just trying to take a picture.
It's for Instagram. It's for Instagram.
The forest is on fire behind you, and you're gonna die from lack of oxygen.
But my Instagram picture is gonna be all right.
And
It's
my
gonna be
followers,
so cool.
and my followers,
Dude.
my OnlyFans.
Sarah's got to get that picture, dude.
Dude. OnlyFans. You know, some of those girls make so much. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Who's that bitch that broke Instagram or OnlyFans? What was her name? She was like an actress. She like broke it. You know how like you break the internet?
Oh, she
Kim
broke it.
Kardashian broke the internet
I'm not sure.
with her booty pic. But
That
there
was that was just their manager promoting it. I mean,
Oh,
how
dude,
did that break the internet?
That is Kanye marketing.
I know.
That's Kanye marketing.
I'm running for president.
Yeah, 2020 Trump. Latinos for Trump. Latinos for Trump. That's
But
so
yeah.
funny. Go ahead.
no,
Go ahead.
sorry.
No.
No,
I was
no,
switching subjects, so no, you go ahead.
California, terrible place to live. And now they canceled Halloween,
No way.
which actually now kind of makes sense a little bit, but it's worrying other cities and other states about, if our governor is going to close Halloween. When you can wear a mask.
Doozy clothes for all.
I know he's not. I'm not worried about
And then
it.
he was praised by Trump for you handled this virus the best.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I may or may not have known that it was super deadly. What did you want me to do? Spill the beans? Come on.
Good thing my secretary Sarah didn't say anything. That bitch. She
Now
always
get
shows
out of
up.
here.
Give me another cocktail.
Okay, but you owe me money for rent.
Give me another Diet Coke, Sarah. And that was definitely not a Trump accent at
Yeah,
all.
who knows what it was, man?
Terrible place to live.
Terrible place to
Everything's
live.
closed.
Halloween's closed.
Halloween canceled.
Canceled. On the holiday, you wear a mask. But anyways, I'm kind of thinking,
Makes no sense.
why don't we close the holidays? Better yet, how better is it for a first-time parent? Need money. We all need money in this economy right
Damn
now.
straight, doggy.
Cancel Christmas. It's getting. Hear me out.
Ah,
Hear me out.
oh,
Hear me out,
oh.
Fox. Hear me out, Bill.
All right.
Cancel Christmas.
You got a minute.
Celebrate Jesus. Bring Jesus back. We're celebrating
Bring Jesus back. Bring Jesus back.
Cancel Christmas. Santa Claus has coronavirus. He's overweight.
He does.
He
Diabetes.
coughs. He's He sounded like Biden.
He's literally clearing his throat every time.
That's what I'm saying. Tell your kid, hey, I'm sorry. No Christmas. Santa Claus.
This is what we celebrate
And then-
during Christmas.
Yeah, just try it out this year. Santa Claus has coronavirus, so he obviously can't come. No presents, that means, which means a lot more money in parents'
yeah.
pockets, which is great news.
Right.
If you feel so good about that and they get over it quickly, say he dies in the next year, you have 12 months. You can introduce death to a young child, which is, I say the sooner the better as you teach him about
Usually
death.
how it goes.
The next year, he's dead. It's not even a tradition anymore.
Next year, a year after, it's not a tradition. You know,
Well,
people are
they're
trying
giving gifts. We're celebrating Jesus. Bring Jesus back. In 20 years, 30 years, it's a conspiracy theory. Like, you remember Santa Claus? Yeah, he brought gifts to everybody in the world. Isn't that crazy?
Okay.
And then I'll be, I'll have like dementia and old folks. I'll be like, no, it was real. He used to do a podcast.
I saw him. I saw him in the year 97.
His parents finally said, that's enough. Throw him into a home. He was 37.
With a very early onset Joe Biden dementia, dude.
Joey dementia. Doctor, be honest with me. Have I got the Joe Biden dementia or do I got the
It's regular.
Tuesdays with Maury? Give it to me straight, Doc. Well,
your symptoms are like, you got a cough?
yeah.
Well, your symptoms are aligning to that Joe Biden dementia, boy. Can you form a complete sentence?
Do you think running for president's a good idea?
Do you talk with your hands a lot? Do you stutter words?
Joe,
Did you pick a black lady strictly because it was going to get you votes? You might have Joe Biden dementia, baby.
you know like how every president after like 4 or 8 years they go like they just like age so quickly because they're living and like at this adrenaline high. I'm sure it's the same for like let's say Joe Biden loses, which I hope he
does.
I don't know what would be funnier to say if he does or doesn't. I was like
Jojo
since I
Jurgensen, baby.
hiccup-
Jojo Jurgensen,
since I
third party.
hiccup, that she's definitely gonna win. Like think about the next year. I feel like he would just completely lose his mind because, like, I feel like there's a whole team of like probably 50 people holding him up through the day. Giving him his medicine, his food, changing his catheter, like making sure he's like taking this.
Joe Biden is the epitome of a puppet in the White House.
I know.
Dude.
And like the next,
there's 50 people controlling him for him to be presentable. People.
what's the election date? November
3rd, I think.
And November 4th, he wakes up. He's like, was that some strange dream? Deborah? Sarah? Nobody's around him anymore. His
Nobody's
wife is
holding
just
him up,
nursing
yeah.
him.
Rocking him in a chair.
This guy again. We did it again, folks. Keep America great. Latinos for Trump.
Latinos for Trump, dude. That's crazy.
Was it Tim Dillon
That's
that
not
had
a bad
the
idea,
joke
though.
about the kids in cages? Like, what are you going to do with the small Hispanic children? They have so much energy.
Oh yeah, he's like, what else do you expect him to do? That's so fucked. Yeah. But it's great. It's genius. Tim Dillon, brilliance. Tour de force for sure.
Well, you got anything else, Pedro? Where
No,
we
dude,
at?
you're distracting me with your fucking slappers, dude. Get out of here.
Am I though?
Kind of, dude. Why do we get those fires every year, dude, in California? Is it global warming, man?
It's a
DWs,
Aliens.
direct
LOL.
energy weapons.
No.
Why did the fires abruptly stop at the border of Canada?
I don't know. Was it a couple days before pedophilia was normalized in California and they released Cuties on Netflix? Was it a couple days later?
Do you
was
think that's
it,
coincidence?
Was it Bring Jesus Back?
Bringing Jeezy back.
Do you think? Do you think
Maybe.
it's a coincidence, California?
Well-
you think it's a coincidence? Oregon Antifa?
It's aligning with the revelations. It's aligning with
A
revelations
lot
right
of
now.
hippies in Seattle. A lot of atheists. A lot of heathens.
Find me a Love Island, baby.
You know,
Looking for a
show me
mate.
one guy named Greg that loves Jesus in Seattle, Washington. Ain't gonna find him.
Yep.
He's gonna be at a tech company saying, "How can I control these little kids and sell them and exploit
Exactly.
them? Maybe if I sell some of this information to a governor that he likes kitty porn, maybe I'll get a couple more likes.
Yeah, maybe one or two.
Burn it down."
Burn it down, dude.
But also, I heard,
That's Jesus
Also-
being spiteful, dude.
yeah, Zzz,
Fire tornado.
stop it. And
Oh, that's-
God is
that
a
was
man.
Sarah.
Well, God is a woman.
Sarah was God. Is that what you're saying?
Well, my God is on Instagram.
Whatever,
But also,
dude.
I think in some of these areas, well,
Not looking. I'm not looking.
hiking up these undershorts.
Is that hiking up on you a little?
Yeah. But I heard like some of these really rich houses, they say like, hey, we should do a controlled fire around your neighbor or something, which does
controlled burn, yeah.
sounds a little crazy. I mean,
They're real.
but also, yeah, I mean, it makes, because if they know it's going to get hotter and this will happen, houses will burn down, and then for privacy, people don't want to do it, for protection of the environment, because it's like seems crazy, like, oh, we got to burn these trees down. We're trying to save trees right now, and then just some guys like,
Yeah, that's true.
hey, can we burn down the house trees?
But are controlled burns in the long run beneficial when these fires do come?
right?
Are they? Are
yeah.
they? So in a sense,
If they come, who knows?
yeah. In a sense, I'm getting real sick of Sarah right now. Okay. In a sense, it's like the proper thing to do, right? Because you're. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking. Look at how I'm dressed, dude.
You look good, honestly.
Thanks, but I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But is it making a dent into the global warming aspect? Are we? Is there any progression towards that, or are we just ruining it more? Just like we're ruined completely with social media, and it's too late to turn back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it looks like
I mean,
Blade
Trump's
Runner
trying
out
to
there.
get rid of Planned Parenthood, dude.
Yeah, that's
Trump's getting rid of Planned Parenthood.
That's Republicans, not
Defund
Trump.
abortions, dude.
Yeah.
Defund abortions. Getting rid of all the benefits that are provided by their services, right?
Yeah.
Essentially.
STDs.
Checks, free condoms, no more rubbers for you boys.
Well, their rubbers were terrible.
They were, but
Yeah.
they
Too
work.
small, tight.
Okay, Mr. Magnum
Smelled
XL.
like strawberries.
Get
I don't
outta
want
here,
my
dude.
dick to smell like rotten fish and strawberries.
That's one side of the coin. That's one side of the coin, though, because there's people that are happy with this because Planned Parenthood's been doing some shady shit. I don't know if you heard about it.
What'd they do?
They're selling some organs, dude, on the BM.
They're
that's not
getting
strictly-
funded by the government
And
anymore.
that's not strictly for
Yeah, they need
black
money.
African American folks, okay?
Yeah.
That's this general black market, okay? That's just the name. The name might be a little deceiving, but
Sell them to somebody. What are you going to
but
do?
yeah,
Throw
they're
'em in the
selling aboard a
trash?
big. Susie needs a liver.
Yeah.
Boom, delivered to you like Postmates, dude. Planned Parenthood is the Postmates for body parts. You can call them up. Be like, hey, you got a leg laying around?
Yeah.
I need a leg, bro. It's 30 minutes at your doorstep, still warm.
Well, dude, businesses have to survive. If
That's
you're-
true, man.
Think about maybe they're in such a big hole because the demand for them is so high that the government wants to deny that the need for them is so strong that they have to do shady things in order to continue doing business, or else all of a sudden it's Handmaid's Tale. You want Handmaid's Tale over there? Huh, Greg? Huh?
I ain't living in Portland. I'll
Okay.
tell you that, buddy. But yeah, maybe. Who knows, dude?
I mean,
I don't. For sure.
yeah. I mean, that's fucked up if they're doing shady stuff like that. But I mean,
Yeah, because it is
I'm a big supporter of Planned Parenthood, though. Like,
Yeah.
I think we need it in our society. It's crazy to think that, like, even, I mean, I don't know if
I
if
understand that.
after 50 minutes of dick jokes and shit like that. I mean, whatever.
I
we're
was
at.
looking at your tits the whole
and
time.
then
but
talking about having an abortion debate. But I mean, I don't know, man. I think I mean,
we're jumping islands over here. dude.
yeah, let's not get down that, I guess. But I think it's a good. That's not all Planned Parenthood does. It also teaches
No.
young
Yeah.
kids about sexuality and mistakes in sexuality and things
And not
that
buy
were,
a fucking film on Netflix, okay?
Yeah, but then I think there's also the argument that I think at your some age you could start maybe getting, let's talk about transgender rights instead. You know, like let's just jump to that shit.
Okay, you look
But
like
no, that kind of place
you
you
look
get,
like a
you
thick
can
one right
get
now,
those
dude.
hormones and you can get that testosterone, which is a good thing on one side, but then also on the side of wait, is that what you should or shouldn't be doing?
Yeah.
So that's the thing that gets so tricky. Maybe it's such a people think it's an abortion clinic. Some people say it's their biggest thing is STDs.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's probably is shady shit they're doing. I mean, it's
2020, baby.
I feel yeah.
We all
You think
gotta survive,
Amazon is
dude.
fucking skating? You know, we have a corrupt casino owner that's
Bro,
our president.
If Wayfair,
what do you want?
Yeah, if Wayfair was selling children,
Yeah.
you don't think Amazon is? You know what I'm saying? Bezos is probably smuggling some kids on the side.
He has
You don't get-
kids.
He's smuggling his own kids then.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
He's the George Washington of kids.
Just picking and choosing, or what are you talking about?
Well, George Washington had 36 slaves. Was it 36?
I don't know.
If I
He
nailed
had a
that,
full amount
that-
of teeth, though.
Yeah. Well, then that would mean that Jeff Bezos has 36 sex trafficked kids.
I don't
do you
think I
think?
get the reference still, but
I don't know. It's like this day and age of having,
he's the George Washington of this days.
of the pedophile ring, dude. Look at him.
Yeah,
He's got,
and they just got a divorce, so he's like,
I feel like everybody at that level has some crazy dirt on them.
dude,
no?
I was talking about this with my wife. I told her I was like, honestly, I don't know, because I'm sure Jeff Bezos gives money like to charities and this and that, tax,
like,
purposes, whatever.
that's why.
Right?
though.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
At the same time, if I had $200 million or $1 billion, whatever he has,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be any more generous than what Bezos.
You wouldn't
is
end
doing.
starvation?
I
Just
don't
say,
know.
hey,
I
let's-
don't know, dude. I think there's a power behind money that that it inevitably takes control of you. You
Damn.
know, I feel like there's the corruption that comes along the power with the power that money gives you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I guess that, and there's also the argument that I don't feel like one person should be able to
To make that much, but then
to-
that's not capitalism, baby.
But also, they're not responsible for the system. Essentially they're trumping the system. They're outsmarting the system by finding the loopholes to get up top,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you can't blame them for that because they are quote unquote following the rules. But the way that our rules are regulated and created are by these same fucking people.
Yeah.
So you gotta say, wait a second, they're making and writing these laws, paying for these bills, paying for these governors, paying for these presidents, that obviously that's why the loopholes exist.
It's the hypocrisy behind sexualizing underage children and profiting off the sexualization of these underage
Yeah,
children, right?
yeah.
And the hypocritical factor that by sexualizing these children, it just makes no fucking
Or
sense. dude.
have the documentary or movie or I forgot, if it was a documentary, have the people sitting in a room talking. Like it doesn't have okay, now let's show the things that they're talking about that are so fucked up. You know what I
Right,
mean? It's like
yeah.
an full
Let's
pan.
not
Hey, did you
depict
get
it,
him?
yeah.
Can we bring her up a
There's
little closer?
There's a dramatization, yeah.
Yeah.
like, let's not.
Yeah.
Well, that was with that other movie. Like, how do you portray that on film? It's unless it's something like that.
Oh, that's
Like-
right. So it was a movie, huh?
Yeah.
So strange. I guess I totally.
Who knows, man? Dude, I was with this whole fucking, 9/11 just passed,
Oh yeah.
and 19 years after.
Rest in peace, George Bush.
Yeah, him and his dad. Yeah. But
And Jeb.
Jeb, fuck off, Jeb.
They found their relationship is probably George and his dad get along because they just talk shit about Jeb. Fuck off, Jeb. They're like smoking a cigar out back.
Hey,
Jeb's
did
like,
you see this guy? Hey, did you see him?
Jeb, he ran for president and he lost to Donald Trump.
That is probably their relationship, or was. R.I.P. W.
Oh yeah, he died, didn't he?
H, I think.
It's like, this year hasn't been so bad.
There's some positives.
But
But I was watching like videos of 9/11 and like people with no choice but to either burn or jump to their death.
Dude.
Like it's so
it's
harsh, man. Because these are regular ass people.
I know.
You and me going to work every day type of
It
people.
could be Sarah.
Dude. Sarah
Yeah.
at the receptionist. Like that's not where I'll try centers. If you know your party's extension, please enter it.
What's that?
now. And I know my party's extension. Oh, fucking slutty Sarah, dude. I'm glad Sarah died in the World Trade Centers, honestly, dude. But I mean, it was just
Well,
fucking.
people say there's pedophiles in there too.
Yeah, it was just who knows?
Creeps in there?
Yeah, I'm sure there was. You know, 1 in every 2 people is a pedophile. So it's not me, dude. Must be you. Fucking weirdo over there wearing Sarah's body. God, what are you, dude?
Does this look like a creep? Somebody with a dress like this that's 32 years old?
Yeah, you
Does
got
this
cheetah
look-
print, you creep. Are you dancing with the stars? Get out of here, Tiger Exotic.
I like Cheetah, dude.
Do you?
Cheetah girls, Cheetah sisters, okay?
That's the
That's so
stupidest thing.
Raven.
That's the dumbest thing you said on this podcast ever, I think.
Really?
Yeah, ever.
Do you know Cheetah girls?
I
Cheetah
know who they are,
Okay,
and
well
I
then
caught the reference.
That is a great reference.
That's
then.
no, it was not.
Whatever, man. That's joke's gonna go. That's gonna break us. That we're gonna break the internet with this sweet ass. Okay,
gonna break the internet
At
with
least
that body,
somebody's trying.
Sarah,
At least
okay?
somebody's trying.
Whatever,
You
man.
don't think
I'm all
tits?
trying
You don't
to-
think tits
I'm all
sell?
trying
Look
to-
at these things. You don't think these?
Don't stretch them out like that,
Okay,
Sarah.
look, you don't think? You don't think
I'm
this will get
trying
us
to-
some views, some likes? We talked about abortion and transgender rights, and I'm dressed like this. We
I'm
can get away with
sorry, okay?
anything.
I was reminiscing and giving thoughts to those people that died on 9/11.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to put your boobs into this
I
conversation,
smoked ooh
Sarah.
la la. Okay, this is how dumb I am. I'm on Love Island.
God damn, dude. Do you choose me for your recoupling though?
This has been a fun time, to be honest with you. Some moments,
Would you
some moments I'm
recouple
like,
with me?
I don't know about this guy, and some are like, he's kind of smart.
Would you recouple with me?
Yeah, why
That
not?
means we have to sleep in the same bed, dude.
We're not gonna do any sleeping.
Hey! Welcome to Love Island 2020,
All right, so,
baby.
sorry, take it back, retract back, man.
Retract back. No, but I mean that was the extent of
I
really. It was just 19 years ago. Like people were saying,
This is what we got into.
yeah, how we jumped from.
We laugh at
9/11.
pain.
Oh,
I'm
that was
suffering, dude. I'm suffering.
Are you?
I have depression.
Yeah, you are.
This is how I let it out. I make cruel jokes.
So
Okay,
I see you letting it out, Sarah. Come on,
let it breathe. I got a wet ass pussy as a medical condition.
Whoa,
It's a WAP. Oh, sorry. I got a WAP, and it's
Okay.
not good. It's a yeast infection. Okay,
it
so
smells-
before we sleep in
smells
bed
fine.
together, because we're coupling,
you-
you could have told me that 20 minutes ago. I got a WAP. You know the song WAP, right?
And hey, I know what a WAP is, girl.
But it smells
Ooh.
like a loaf of fresh bread.
What kind of bread are we talking though? Because I'm acceptable.
Subway, Italian herbs and
Oh,
cheese.
That was the best bread at Subway.
That's what I'm saying.
It was literally the best bread at Subway, dude. But I mean, it was like 19 years ago, and people say like there was not in America like 9/12, you know,
Yeah.
like the day after everybody was
Yeah.
an American.
We all
and
came together hating Muslims.
everybody
you know?
was, yeah. It was just our anger and frustration had an objective, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Had a media implanted image that we hate these people.
Yeah.
That we should be against these people.
Yeah.
And TSA, boom, let's boost up security. And if you're fucking anything,
Mm-hmm.
the minimal, if you had 2 beard hairs more, dude,
Yeah.
you'd be looked at differently.
You're out of town.
You know?
That's what we need. We need a new person that everybody can hate.
We need
Who can
another
we all
9/11.
hate? Just who do we need? Who can we all
No?
hate?
No.
We need another person to all,
Yeah.
like George Bush
Yeah.
and his dad.
Well,
they
right-
hated Jeb. That's how they got together. That's how they came together. We all hate watch shows.
Yeah, you never give it to the non-prodigal son, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
we, all-
yeah.
we hate watch. We follow people on Instagram and Facebook that we don't enjoy.
Yeah,
so
we're
we can
watching
mock
Love
it with
Island,
our friends.
dude.
So we can mock it, dude.
We're watching Love Island, dude.
Yeah.
You know? This has been a good conversation,
It
man.
put something
I
right
enjoy
in
you, Sarah. I enjoy you.
See, sometimes, well, like, I don't know. I guess we should address it
what?
or undress it.
Oh.
Stupid computer, dude.
Little
Are
bit
you
of both.
working? All right, cool. I'm so paranoid about that, dude. That's the worst, like, kind of high when you're just like,
Okay, so for those listening and
I haven't smoked for a week.
okay, but you accidentally stopped recording.
Yeah.
And so then I had to gather my thoughts.
True, that happened.
You
too.
know?
Yeah.
And this is why you're paranoid. I'm just explaining.
That's a
I'm
good
just
point.
explaining.
Thank you.
So
I
this
could have
is,
fell into a hate loop of just like
no,
obsessing
you're
over
paranoid
that.
because you accidentally did that. And me as, you know, the entertainer that I am, I remembered
jester.
my line and you know, right when it started recording again, I don't think there's going to be an even noticeable difference
Yeah.
among the audio.
All that stuff we cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were saying some stuff about, you know, the blocks and stuff. Yeah, I mean, that stuff will not be there. So we're good. We're good.
Sarah is really.
Sarah's such a slut, dude.
Anyways, come on up. All right,
All right,
come
dude.
on.
I'm sorry. Continue, Sarah.
I bought this. You're saying it's been a good conversation. I bought this
Latinos for Trump.
Okay, I quit.
No, dude, you bought that?
because for the podcast, for whatever reason, I thought it would be. I don't know how it came into my head. I thought it'd be hilarious, just like the randomly. But then also, it is fun. I think from some podcasts, like you can become a character. It's like I think we've been friends more with CJ Hobo Blues Clown, and it's like he's so lucky he has like a character, because he can kind of fall back on that or
Right.
blame that we're ourselves in our conversation.
We're
you
way
can-
too vulnerable on this.
Exactly. But we also, so it's like you can't, sometimes we're joking, sometimes we're trying to make a joke and we come off serious or bad timing, all these things. So like having this was like, oh, that's a fun escape.
Yeah.
Like to make it
No, it
silly
makes sense,
too.
man. It's like an alter ego. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I think like I want to, and I've thought about it before. I've done it with the Tiger King episode too. I was like, it'd be funny to like, so I don't know, maybe it's something like, not all the time, but it just
Yeah.
felt fun to play.
We can fuck around, dude. Literally, this is all we do on this podcast is fuck around. So
Yeah.
why not bring the aspect of like a skit or a character?
Yeah.
So it's fun too, you know?
Yeah.
And then that gives us more opportunity throughout the conversation to rag or to, you know, shag in this sense. On
Yeast
Sarah,
infection.
you know what I'm saying? It's a yeast infection.
not
dude.
happening.
It's not an STD.
I got my
just
blood.
get- Your HP or pH levels are all
Check it out. I got my Red Wings tattooed.
disgusting, bro. We should get out of this.
I know. Okay.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
With another fresh, banging new episode of the
You're
Who
gonna
Do You Think
love
You
it.
Are
You're
podcast.
gonna love it.
Always hosted by myself, Pedro Ruelas, and my co-host
I'm Sarah.
today. All right. We'll see you next week, people.
Amor.
Meet me on Love Island, huh? Meet me on Love Island, dude.
Should we do a different? No. Can you do a? No, I don't know.
Amor y Paz.